guys!
We are from R3 and we want to analyze about climate project linguistics and happy watching!
Happy watching guys!
Discussion. The 5 signs analyzed are detailed below. Number 1, sample 1. Caution gorilla insight. A. Pragmatics. The sign performs a directive speech act instructive visitors to remain quiet in the area. The instruction is not merely a suggestion, but a polite request aimed at reducing loud noises that could disturb or stress the animal. The speech act is designed to influence behavior by appealing to the visitor's sense of empathy and responsibility toward the animal well-being. The use of the word shh at a soft, non-authoritative tone, making a directive more engaging and approachable from a pragmatic perspective. This directive aligns with the institutional goal of maintaining a calm and stress-free environment for the animal in the zoo while encouraging responsible behavior among visitors in a shared public space. B. Semiotics. Annotation. At the literal level, the sign displays a clear warning about the presence of a gorilla. Its feature a bold pictogram of a gorilla alongside the text cautions gorilla in the sign use a yellow background with black text and triangular caution symbols, which are universally recognized as indicator of potential danger. The accompanying context of the zoo enclosure reinforces the message to connotation. The connotation extends beyond the literal meaning to suggest broader implication. A. Safety precaution. The sign reflects an emphasis on ensuring visitor safety, warning them to be cautious of the potential dangerous animal inside. 2. Authority and responsibility. C. An engagement with wildlife. Sense also communicates of a sense of excitement, of curiosity. 3. Myth. With life as power and majesty. Gorillas are often seen as symbols of strength and primal majesty. B. Public safety and order. C. Conservation awareness. D. Colors and symbols. The use of yellow universally associated with caution and the black gorilla pictogram, a kind of psychological response of vigilance. C. Linguistic landscape. The linguistic landscape, or LL, in the image highlight both top-down and bottom-up aspect through its language usage. The top-down component is evident in the warning sign, caution gorilla inside, placed by the zoo authorities. Written in English, this sign served as an official communication to ensure the safety of visitors by information about the pressure of a potentially dangerous animal. The combination of English in the official sign and potential contributes of informal element in the vicinity illustrates the dynamic interaction between formal institution, directive, and informal public or local input in creating a meaningful linguistic environment. This balance underscores the collaborative nature of public space in conveying information and creating shared experiences.
Sample 2. Don't feed the animal. A. Pragmatics. This seems perform a directive speech as it's instructing visitors not feed the animals. The breast don't feed the animals and leave it to the keeper. Emphasize the prohibition and guide behavior to maintain the animal's health and the zoo safety standards. The accompanying visual provides a humorous yet clear depiction of the negative consequence of feeding the animals, making the message for engaging and memorable. B. Semiotics. Number 1. Denotation. At the literal level, the sign displays a clear prohibition against feeding animals. It features illustration of animals negatively affected by being fed human food. Accompanied by bold text in English, don't feed the animals. And Indonesian, jangan memberi makan. Jangan memberi makan. Visual components, such as the image of unhealthy animals and the diagonal prohibition signs, emphasizes a universal message feeding the animals is not allowed. Number 2, connotation. The connotation extends beyond the literal meaning to convey deeper implications. Animals will feeding animals improperly can harm their health as human food is not part of their natural diet. Number three, might. The prohibition against feeding animals reflects modern values of animal protection and environmental responsibility, disciplines, and obedience. This prohibition aligns with social expansion for adhering to rules in public space, emphasizing the importance of following regulation to maintain harmony. See linguistic landscape. This image display a multilingual change in both Bahasa Indonesia and English, indicating the directive not to feed the animal. The top-down component is clearly represented by the formal, standardized language and design, created by institutional authorities such as the zoo management. This interaction demonstrates how public things becomes part of the visitor experience and their contribution to the linguistic landscape through informal means like social media sharing or personal narrative. Both components work together to create an interactive and educational space.
Okay, next, sample 3, assembly point, pragmatics. The scientific kumpul or assembly point performs a directive speech aimed at guiding individuals to a designated safe area during emergency. The speech act serves the purpose of ensuring collective safety and organized behavior in times of urgency. By using both Indonesian and English, the sign targets a broader audience, making the directive accessible to both local and international visitors. B. Semiotics. First, denotation. At the literal level, the sign indicates a design assembly point. It is a green in color and features an icon of four people standing together. The text below the icon displays titik kumpul in Indonesia, followed by its English translation. Assembly point, the setting and context suggest it is a safety measure in case of emergency. 2. Connotation. A. Safety and emergency preparedness. The sign symbolizes a place where people should gather in times of emergency, example, fires or earthquakes. B. Unity and cooperation. C. Authority and order. The presence of the sign conveys the institutional authority, example, zoo management, prioritizing safety and organization. 3. Myth. A. Community and solidarity. The gathering point represents a myth of collective unity, implying that in challenging situations. B. Preparedness and modernity. The existence of such segment highlights the importance of preparedness and reflects a modern social emphasis on risk management and disaster response. C. The color green. Green is commonly associated with safety, harmony, and guidance. C. Linguistic landscape. This is an example of the top-down linguistic landscape as it is produced by an institutional authority, likely for safety and education purpose. The bottom-up aspect can be seen in how the individuals interact with the sign for a photo, incorporating the formal message into their personal narrative and potential sharing it is on social media.
Sample 4. Please be as quiet. A. Pragmatics. The signs performs a directive speech act instructing visitors to remain quiet in the area. The instruction is not merely a suggestion but a polite request aimed at reducing loud noises that could disturb or stress the animal. The speech act is designed to influence behavior by influencing the visitor sense of empathy and responsibility toward the animal well-being. The use of the word shh at a soft, non-authoritative tone, making the directive more engaging and approachable. B. Semiotics. First, denotations. At the literal level, the sign states, these animals are sensitive to loud noises, please be as quiet as possible, followed by shh and an illustration of a silhouette figure holding a finger to its lips. The sign is yellow with black text and imagery, prominently displayed in form of an animal enclosure, likely in a zoo. It is clearly meant to convey a behavior instruction for visitors. Second, connotation. A. Animal sensitivity. The message emphasizes that certain animals are easily distressed by loud noises. B. Respect for wildlife. C. Mindfulness in public spaces. D. Educational intent. The sign serves an educational purpose, teaching visitors about the needs and sensitivities of animals, fostering awareness and empathy. 3. Myth. A. Conservation and stewardship. The quiet rule represents a broader myth of human of steward of nature tasked with protecting and respecting wildlife. B. Authority and control. C. Yellow as a symbol of caution. The use of the yellow background aligned with a universal universal connotation of warning and caution, subtly urging visitors to take instruction seriously. The empathy through symbolism. The illustration convey a universally understood gesture, evoking a sense, a gentle guidance rather than authoritarian command. C. Linguistic landscape. The image feature a bilingual sign stating these animals are sensitive to loud noises. Please be as quiet as possible. With the additional word and visual illustration of a finger of lips. The presence of visitor interacting with the sign, and an informal, bottom-up dimension to the landscape. Their playful gesture and expression demonstrate how institutional sign can become a part of personal experience and social interaction, further humanizing the public space.
Okay, last sample 5, no smoking. A. Pragmatics. The no smoking sign performs a directive speech as aimed on instructing individuals to refrain from smoking in the distance area. This prohibition is presented as a mandatory rule rather than a moral suggestion, as evidenced by the authoritative pressing and the bilingual format dilarang merokok and no smoking. From a pragmatic perspective, the directive aligns with broader social goals, including protecting public health, reducing environmental harm, and ensuring compliance with social norms and rules in shared public settings. B. Semiotics. Number 1. Denotation. This focus on the literal meaning of the sign. The text dilarang merokok and no smoking. As a direct prohibition, the cross or cigarette symbol reinforce the idea visually, ensuring that the rule universally understood. Number 2, connotation. This level goes deeper into the embedded meanings, reflecting societal and cultural values. E. Health awareness. B. Social norms. C. Order and cleanliness. Number 3, might. This level the science to broader cultural narratives and ideologies. E. Discipline and order. Reflects the importance of maintaining shared space and orderly manner, aligning with societal roles. B. Progress and modernization. So a shift from tolerance of smoking to its resistance as part of social progress. C. Collective well-being. Suggests communal responsibility for health and public space. D. Cause of red. The red color signal danger, prohibition, and urgency, emphasizing and the restriction. Last, C. Linguistic landscape. The image captures a linguistic landscape element in the form of a bilingual sign that reads dilarang merokok or no smoking, prominently displayed in a public area under a shelter, public health and safety. However, the individuals in the image interacting with the signs at a bottom-up dimension as they integrate the official message into their personal social experience. This interaction exemplifies how public signage is not only functional but also becomes part of the cultural and social fabric of the environment.
B. Conclusion. This research examines the use of sign and symbol in Ragunan Zoo as a form of visual communication for visitors. Their simple design, bright colors, and intuitive visual make the accessible to a wide range of visitors. However, the study also identified areas for improvement, particularly regarding the clarity and consistency of some symbols.
E. References. Here are some references we can mention. Thomas Hello R 2023 Linguistic Science in Actions. The Neuropragmatics of Speech Act, Brain and Language. Lele Z.O.U. and Xunfang W.U. A literature review on a research program of speech act theory and its applications. International Journal of Linguistic Literature and Translation. Yeboah G 2021. The principle underlying what is communicated and not said. A cursory discussion of this cooperative principle and its maxim. Journal of English Language, Teaching and Applied Linguistics.
Enough for us.
Thank you for your attention.
Bye-bye.